What's up everybody, Sambo here, welcome back. Finally, the campus DLC is out, yes, and thank you to the people over at Skylines. They provided me with a free copy. Thank you for that, really awesome, although I still would have bought it anyway, so joke's on you. Anyway, today I'm just going to go through it all. I've only quickly glanced at it. I wanted to actually go through it on video with kind of my first reaction, first time seeing it, and hopefully everything is here. I'm kind of skeptical though, because like mods could be broken still. It might take a week or so to get that updated, so there won't be any more Semi-Voss stock videos unless I can open it without any issues, so we'll have to see how that goes. But in this video, let's see what we like and what we don't like. So I also have the deep focus radio playing in the background, so that's also something you can buy on the Steam Workshop. It's only like $5 or so, and yeah, it's always nice to have a good variety of different music going on in the background. So anyway, first of all, we need to do down a area, right? So we're going to do this area. I left it nice and open for a big campus. I believe there's different types of campuses, so we'll have to check that out. So we've got campus. This town, by the way, this is Path City. You would have seen it in my off-camera city, so I made a video about that. I'll link that above if you want to check that out in more detail. Let's get back to it. So we go down into here, and we have all of these different options here, which is really cool. So first of all, I like that you have the pathways, so you can like draw these pathways out and then the buildings actually connect to them instead of a road, if I'm remembering that correctly. The only thing that I don't like about these pathways is how they don't really connect, they kind of just start randomly. Anyway, that's a small thing. So we also have this one here with the trees. So isn't this is one that's already in the game, right? I guess it is. So we have the Trade School Administration building. Damn, that's one big building, right? That's really big. I guess we can connect it up to other pathways, but look at that. That is one big building. Okay, so we also have these dormitories. So these guys right here, and they fit in quite nicely. They don't look really out of place. They look like ordinary buildings. We have the Trade School Study Hall, and that is one nice big building. Look at that. That's really good. We also have this little guy here, which is the groundkeeping building, and you can see that it actually connects to the existing pathway on this main administration building. We have book club. That looks like a nice little old building, so that can go right there. Whoa, this is a big one. We have the Trade School Outdoor Study Area. This looks too big. Oh. Actually, it's kind of ugly. No offense, but I feel like they could have done a little bit more with this. It's okay, but let's delete it. Okay, this is the gymnasium. That's a really big building too. I like it. I like these really large buildings. They fit in really nicely as an actual big grand campus. What else do we have? The trade school cafeteria. Oh, that's nice. So let's just plop you down on the corner. We've got some parking. We've got some little seating areas out here. Big sign to make it really obvious. We also have a couple of fountains. Again, I feel like they could have added in a little bit more detail to make these look a little bit more fancy, because like it's a university, they do have nice big gardens and things like that, right? Wow, this is actually a good amount of buildings. So we have the trade school library, which we'll throw down there. We also have the IT club. That's awesome. What else is there? There's the trade school commencement office. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, yeah, I mean, could do with some more detail, but we can also add that in. Looks good. So there was this guy here, which is the trade school library. I like that it's all in the same kind of theme. They should have made the dormitories the same kind of darker color as well. What was this? This was the IT, and then we put that one down. Another statue. Actually, what is that? What are you? Is that a sun? It's a sundial, right? Yeah, I like that. Also have this huge auditorium, although I don't think it's really good to put it here because it has parking on it, so that might have to go on a main road. Damn, these buildings just keep on coming. This is really good. So we have this guy here, which is the laboratories. We also have a bookstore, and then oh my god, there's so much. We also have the media lab. Put you, if I can, just on the corner. What else? Oh my god, beach volleyball club. Jeez. Throw you in there. Another little park. That's good. Oh my god, the police, I didn't even know this was in here. Police Academy? Oh my god, Police Academy. I had no idea. I love this. This is so... Okay, at first I was like, is this worth the money? But now I'm looking at it and like, this is a lot of stuff that's going to change the whole look of our city. Wow, this is one big building. Police Academy, trains cadets, that increases the police departments. Okay, I like that they did this because it's expanding from just like ordinary university stuff. It's actually expanding into things that we need, like the Police Academy. Oh my god, School of Tourism and Travel. This is huge as well. Damn, you guys are... This is pretty good actually. I'm liking this. Again, another 1,000 people capacity. It has parking, so it should go on the road and not these little roads, but this is really good. Last but not least, what is this? School of Engineering. Oh my god, these buildings, Jesus, that's just for engineering. Oh my god, that's just, wow, I like this. I like the little tunnels going through. I like the little gardens and the little staircases and then the big clumps of buildings. This is good. This is really good. And guys, so all of this, exclude from here, all of that is just from this one first tab. I am truly impressed, you guys. This is better than I thought, because I thought it was going to be like just a few buildings, just a few ordinary university buildings, maybe a few policies, but this is really beyond. Okay, let's have a look when we actually click on it. So if we go to the info, okay, so academic year is 29 weeks in. I don't know how long it is fully, but then you have to, I'm guessing we have to work this up to get fully recognized. Student, campus, okay, that's really like higher than it has to be, so that's good. Lots of students. Campus buildings, 1,005 attractiveness. Tuition fees, almost 3,000. So, okay. Out of 556 students, the tuition fees are only 2,700. I feel like that's a little bit weird. It could be a little bit more realistic, but that's fine, whatever. Campus policies, so student healthcare, that's really good. Free lunches, cool. Visiting scholars, what's this? The campus hires various lecturers and scholars to teach on the campus, affects all faculties within the campus area, increases faculty bonus by 25% increase, and cost increases faculty upkeep by 25%. Universal education, regardless of the campus reputation, students don't pay any tuition fees. That's good, really good. Then we have these other ones which we will check out in a minute, and then you can do this right here, which is academic work. So you can give them grants. I don't know if this will actually like unlock other buildings. We'll have to see. Maybe that'll be something that you guys can find out on your own unless it happens quickly. I don't know. Now, in terms of all of the other policies, if we go into here, in the services tab, we have the for-profit education. So all education facilities become for-profit and students are required to pay tuition fees to attend school. Education building upkeep, minus 50%. Cost reduces citizens' happiness. So that's that one. Then we also have book fair. The local public libraries organize a book fair, increases happiness and entertainment within the public library's radius. Cost public libraries upkeep increases by 100%. Oh, that's a little bit much, right? And then if we go to city planning, there should be one in there. Is that the only one? Industry 4.0. The new technologies alter the nature of the industrial workforce. All industrial workplaces are for well and highly educated citizens, increases production output by 50%. That's a lot actually, and reduces workplaces by 30% zoned industry. So guys, this was the trade school collection. Let's go check out the next one. Okay guys, so we have done the trade school campus area, so let's have a look at the liberal arts college campus area. So we have a lot of the similar type ones, so we'll start with the administration building like that, and then of course we need to put down the zoning, which is right there. So again, we have a dormitory, just one style of dormitory, which is completely okay. So let's check him out. We have this nice orangey roof type. I think this is my favorite so far. It looks kind of a little bit more traditional, right? I like that. Capacity is 300 again, and that doesn't really say. So again, we also have the study hall and the groundkeeper's office. These two right here, I like that. I like the brick, that looks really good. We've got this little guy here, that looks really nice too. Really good work, I'm really impressed. How about you guys? We also have the drama club, because you know me, I love a bit of drama. There we go. We also have this huge gymnasium. I like it. Bit of a more modern look than just the ordinary roof, so to break up the orange look. We also have the little cafeteria, the liberal arts cafeteria. I like it. I like the shape. It's really nice. The liberal arts fountain, the liberal arts library, and we need an arts club, of course, which is this guy right here. Again, we have the same type of concept for the commencement office. We have the seats out the front, big open bit of green space. As I assume they take away the chairs when they're not using it, and nice big building there as well. And that's just connected onto the pathway, so that's awesome. Really interesting auditorium. That looks really cool. I love this weird little shape. It's just really impressive. Like, I like the big windows, different little things here. It just looks really good. We have the liberal arts laboratories, the campus bookstore, and the media lab. I like the look of that building too. We have a little dance club as well. That's cute. And I like that it has the names on it. It makes it really obvious. Now, in terms of the larger unique buildings, we have the School of Education, which actually looks like the main building for the whole university. We also have the School of Environmental Studies and the huge School of Economics. I like it, and I like that has this big dome thing out the back as well. We also have a new public library that we can just place down anywhere in the city. You don't really need any district zoning, that can just go anywhere. If we click on it, it just shows visitors last week, so it's just a unique building, basically. In terms of the Varsity Sports, we have, first of all, the Aquatic Center, so you can click on that. You can adjust this for winning, kind of like all of the other sport fields and things like that, where you can win, lose, and do bets and buses and things like that. You also have this huge basketball arena, and when I say huge, it is huge. Like, look at that in comparison to these buildings. It is really huge. Oh my god. We have the track and field stadium. I really like it because it's really nice and open. It's not like a really big fancy one. It's just kind of more rural. It's really nice and open. You can see straight in there, see what they're all doing. And again, you can also do the matches. And to finish off with the Varsity Sport options, we have the baseball park, which is again really cool looking. Wow. I like this. This is really impressive. And then we also have the American Football Stadium. Again, you can do the matches in all of these. Now, you can place these anywhere. You don't need to place them within an actual district and area. You can just place them literally anywhere on your map. Now, we also have these other policies. So we have the fan club support. The varsity team gives you free fan merchandise to the fans during matches and organizes fan club trips to away matches, increases the odds and winning, so that's really good. We also have advertisement campaigns, so that one's kind of obvious. Advertise the varsity sport matches throughout the city to have more visitors on the arenas. And then the last one, which I haven't opened yet, sponsorship deals. You can get that once you have reached the acclaimed campus area reputation. So yeah, I haven't got there yet because I haven't really played with it. You also have the option to open the Varsity Sports tab. So you have the ticket prices, you have the cheerleading budget, which is really cool, and you also have the coaching staff, and then you have all of the other information down here, basketball, football. I think it's really cool that we have these things that just make it a little bit more in-depth than just placing a building and that's it. I like to have this extra thing that we can do. You can already see there's bunches of people coming up, which is really nice to see. We also have 3 new museums. So we have the Technology Museum, which looks really cool. We also have the art gallery, so that they put some really fancy looking things out the front to symbolize that. And then we also have the Science Center. So these are going to be really nice additions to any city. Okay guys, so we're in my snowy map now because I wanted to see how the new buildings actually look in the snow. So we're going to check out just the ordinary campus buildings, university campus buildings. So let's just plop down the administration building. Again, we have our dormitory and our university study hall, and they look quite good in the snow actually. They kind of fit in with my whole Russian city vibe. We have the futsal club, and then we also have the little groundkeeper's little hut. We have the university gymnasium and the university cafeteria. I do like how these ones are more traditional looking, so I like that we do have a nice variety of the modern versus the older traditional ones like these. We have another cute little building which is the math club, so that's cute. And then we also have this big guy which is the university library, and boy, that is one big library, like Jesus. So again, we have the commencement office, we have the auditorium which is just an ordinary building, and then we have this really big building here. Have a guess what it is? Quick. It is the laboratories, so there we go. In addition to that, we have the university bookstore and the media lab, which is almost falling off, a little chess club building, and then we have 3 new special unique buildings. So first of all, we have the School of Law, which is really huge. I really love these extra large buildings. They just make a nice comparison. We also have the School of Medicine, which is this nice long one here. And then if we go to this big one right next to it, it is the School of Science. So there we go. There's also a few little parks and plazas here in this pack as well, but they're basically the same as the other ones that we've seen so far. Now, in addition to all of this, you do have the option to make school bus lines, which I don't think it has appeared. I think there might be a mod that's causing it. And there's also a whole bunch of new maps that you can check out. Now that we've gone through some of the major things of the new campus DLC, what do I really think? Well, I was definitely surprised by the amount of buildings, and that alone I feel like does kind of make me feel like it's worth the price. And I love how there's all like the in-depth things that we can do, like the academic year reports, and then buying the academic works and the policies, the buses, the reputation levels, all of that stuff. And I've been saying, like, from the start, City Skylines, it needs like more in-depth stuff, and I feel like they're slowly trying to do that, which is really good. So overall, I do quite like this DLC more than expected. And the only thing that I dislike is the fact that the buildings are quite large and none of them really cater for smaller towns. So I wish there was some smaller campuses, because if you put these really huge campuses in your really small towns, they're gonna look a little bit out of place, right? Anyways, I'm glad to have this DLC, and I hope you guys like it too. Let me know, which buildings do you guys like the most? I think I just like all of them. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later.